I'm a husband, I'm going to be a better husband to my wife. Can't help it. I'm going to be a better father to my children. If I'm a boss, I'm going to treat my employees the right way. And if I'm an employee, I'm going to give my boss an honest day's work. Everybody in the community is going to benefit from me emulating the greatest man, the only true man that ever walked the face of the earth. And throughout my life, I'm going to benefit. And then I came to the conclusion, well, and if I die, or when I die, if he's not the Savior of the world, well, what did I have to lose? I'm dead anyway. So I came to the conclusion, emulating Jesus is a win-win situation. You can't lose. And then, of course, knowing, as we do, that he is the Savior of the world, we have all eternity to gain. I want you to think about that. All of eternity to gain. So the main thing that I talk about all the time is Jesus. Relationship with Jesus. Because when you cut to the chase, guys, get to the bottom line, that's what it's all about. And I'm going to challenge you at the end of this. I'm going to tell you something now, really going to make you think. And I think you are going to walk out of here a little differently. If you're really paying attention and you really think about what I have to say, I think it's going to make a difference. I pray it is. So, let's talk about the qualities of Jesus. What are the real qualities of a man? You know, in that life, a lot of guys threw out their chest. They wanted to show who was the tough guy and all of that. And look, don't get me wrong. You know, you got to know how to defend yourself. Obviously, it's part of manhood. Standing up, having courage, being courageous, standing up to challenges, of course. Not being a bully. It's not a man. A lot of guys in that life were bullies. They threw their weight around a little bit because they could. You know, that's not it. But let's look at the qualities and the traits of Jesus. And really pay attention to this and ask yourself, is this who I am? Is this who I am? Number one, we're going to talk about 10. There's a lot, but we're going to talk about 10. Jesus was loving. He said, beloved, let us love one another, for love is from God. Anyone who does not love does not know God, because God is love. So obviously, as a man, we have to know what love is all about. And Jesus is the ultimate example of love as he died for us. Quote, greater love has no one than this, that someone laid down his life for his friends. You know, I have tremendous respect for people in the military. I really do. I really mean that. I respect our veterans, the families of our veterans, anybody that goes to war, realizing that they could be giving their life for this country. And it's out of love, I think. Sometimes they go in for a different reason, but what you learn in the military, you become very patriotic, and what you do, you're willing to give up your life. I've spoken to many people that have come back. I have tremendous respect. They're the real heroes in this country. They really are. The Bible is pretty clear when it comes to the command to love. But how do we love somebody we don't like? Can you do that? Can you love somebody that you don't like? The Bible commands us to. You know, sometimes things like that are difficult. I'll tell you what I do. My prayer for that person is that God changes their hearts. Because you know what, people? I don't want my worst enemy to go to hell. I really don't. Because when you think of something that's so horrible that never ends, does anybody really deserve that? Somebody might be saying, yeah, because you could be the worst person on earth and do the most horrible things. But when you think about it, when God softens your heart, because God doesn't want anyone in hell like that. And I know we have people that we feel strongly negative about. I do. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to share something right now that people might be upset with me. And it's not to be politics. But I pray every night. I have a very harsh feeling for our president and this administration. And I'm going to tell you why, guys. You could differ with me, but my prayer is, God, take this hate out of me. Because, listen, gender-affirming surgery, I don't know if you know what that is. I did a video.